Hello scrapbookers, this is Megan and I am back today with a new 7 Scrappy Ladies challenge video. So the other ladies posted yesterday, but I have been so super busy. We got a new dog and that has been a lot more challenging and taking up more of my time than I thought it would. And then also I've been trying to work on some photos for a client and stuff. So life has just been crazy. I haven't really had any spare time. So finally I was able to get this layout done this morning and I hope that you enjoy it. It literally was such a quick layout, and I don't think just because it's a 6x12, I think mainly because I didn't really have to do a whole lot. So I really liked the idea of having pattern paper on the top and the bottom of the layout. So I cut up a scrap piece of paper, and this is from let's see, what collection? This is Heidi Swap, and it's old. It's September Skies. I think it came out 2014 is what it says. So I've been trying to use up some of my 6x6 paper pads, and I had used this piece on a layout recently, so I decided I was just going to use this. So our challenge was by me this month, and I wanted everybody to use at least 2 forms of mixed media. So my 2 forms are going to be, number 1, this is pasties, and this is a fun little well, it's not really texture paste. It's kind of like modeling paste. And it is in, I think it's called Tree Hugger is the color. And I usually get all of my my products from Shimmers through Spiegelmom Scraps. Now here you can see this is going to be my second mixed media as I am using watercolors. So I had this other piece of paper from this September Skies collection, and there were a couple of these flowers on here that were blank. They didn't have any color to them. And it looks really pretty, but I needed a second piece of mixed media. So I decided that I was just going to watercolor the flowers that didn't have color to them. So I'm doing a kind of blue, light blue color. At first I did a darker blue on that one to the far left on the top, that flower, and I didn't really like how that looked, so I went to a lighter blue. And I apologize if you can hear my dog Max chewing on a bone, and then my new dog Piper is walking around my room, and her what are they called? Her tags make so much noise. I don't know why they make so much noise. Anyway, so here you can see I stepped away for a little bit. I apologize about that, but I was just waiting for my mixed media to dry, and this layout seriously was so simple. I just wanted to get it done because I haven't had much time at all to scrapbook, and so this is the best that I could do. So I also wanted to show you, if you want to do mixed media, it can be super simple. It doesn't have to be this huge, full-blown, like, hard thing. I say that because Kira had a really, really hard time. I haven't had any time to watch videos yet, but she let us know that she had a really hard time with this challenge. And this challenge wasn't meant to be hard. It was meant to be fun and just, I don't want to say easy, because some people find mixed media hard, and I understand that. I'm one of those people sometimes. But this layout was, I wanted to show you that you could do some simple mixed media, and it could be really, really simple and not take a long time. And the biggest part of that is because this was only a 6x12 and I didn't have as big of a surface area, but also when I do mixed media, I try to keep it very simple. I pull out a stencil and I use some pasties or some dazzlers or, whatever. I don't try to make it super hard. So that's kind of my tip if you're trying to do mixed media. Just don't think too much about it. Just do it. Just pull out a stencil and use some paint or use some watercolor or, whatever you have on hand. It's not supposed to be hard. Okay, so now here you can see I have this sticker that I cut up. These are from an old Dear Lizzie collection. I don't remember which one, but this one was part of that typewriter one. It says, I'm so lucky, and I thought it would be cute if I just cut that I'm so lucky part off. So I did, and I'm going to stick it down there on the bottom with this tag that I had in my stash, which I also got from Spiegel Mom Scraps. And then there was that flower that has a little bit of pink on it, and so it kind of matches with the colors of these two papers. And here I'm just writing out my journaling. Let me grab it real quick. My layout was on my desk. Okay, so it just says, Mark has always been a fun guy. It's one of the reasons... Oh, wait. No, I said it's the reason I fell in love with him. But sometimes I'd like just one normal smile. So I just thought that was very simple journaling and totally the truth. So now here I'm going to glue down all of these pieces, and I'm actually going to decide to add more glue dots to, or not glue dots, these are adhesives. These are 3-dimensional adhesives, and I get mine from Michael's just in their dollar section, and they last forever. So I'm going to use some of those just to make sure that it doesn't get crushed in my layout or in my album. And then I'm going to cut off the excess of that flower. And at this point I'm thinking it's done, but then I look over in my drawer that has some embellishments in it, and I realize that I have these super old, I think they're geotags. They're from, where are they from? Studio Calico. And I thought that they would be kind of cute to add some more embellishing to this really super simple 6x12 layout. So what I am going to do is I'm going to layer them on top of each other, but I needed something to back that number 4 one. And so what I did was I just cut up the tag, or a tag that I had in my drawer, and I'm just layering 3 pieces on top of each other and putting it in 2 places on that number, and it totally made it work so much better. Anyway, that is my layout. I hope that you guys enjoyed this challenge. I will leave links below to all of the other videos, and I hope that you guys have a great scrappy week. Bye!